So, in recent streamer drama news, a streamer who I have never heard of before, Atrioc? I'm sure it's pronounced one way or another. The jury's still out on that one. I'll be looking into that case as it unfolds. A streamer got in a little oopsie after he was caught watching AI porn of his friends and his peers, being Maya and some other streamer. I can't keep up with all the names. Honestly, this is a hellish platform. There's too many of us. Society has progressed past the need for streaming. Anyway, so the homie got caught not only watching, if I remember correctly, this was a porn ad that he had clicked on and then commissioned specifically of his peers, this AI porn be made. Oh boy, I'm going to have to edit out me saying porn so many times. Otherwise, I'm just going to get immediately yoinked off of YouTube. Okay, well, we've already started off, so let's get to it. This is our boy right here, the dude in question. This is our boy white here, and this is the wifey behind. This is the weirdest fucking apology video. The topic that we're going to be covering today is actually very serious, that of which being AI porn and the effects of it. This video, however, is weird and very funny, just explicitly. I'm not sure how much of this we're actually going to watch. This one's very long. Some 15 minutes? Yeah. I'm not going to lie, yo. If I was her, I'd just be clowning on him this whole time.
Obviously, there's people from LSF. They're going to make a bunch of jokes and things.
God damn it, this is so quiet.
I'm going to address everything today, but, if you say something way over the line, I ask the mods to stop it, but I'm not, trying to hide anything, or I'm going to talk about it all. Just, I don't know, if you could keep it just...
All right, when's it start?
I'm going to talk about it in 5 minutes.
In 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? We don't have that kind of time. We're zooming right now.
I just feel so fucking...
Okay, well, he lied about the 5 minutes.
So, everyone here probably knows what's going on. I want to say, first of all, that it's true. It's 100% true. I looked at a deep fake porn video of streamers.
Again, I would like it to be known. I don't know if this is the case. If I remember correctly, this is an instance where he not only I think he describes it as morbid curiosity and watches this. He clicked on an ad and went to an AI porn artist generator and commissioned them to make this of his peers. Okay, I would like for that to not be downplayed here.
It's disgusting. It really is disgusting. It's disgusting. It's fucking it's wrong. Sorry, I didn't sleep all night. So I'm just... I guess what I want to say is, so I already feel I'm deeply fucking embarrassed about this. I'm deeply fucking, I'm embarrassed. I'm angry at myself. I feel fucking, I just feel so fucking stupid. But I just, before I go into the apology,
he got caught because he pulled up a screen
I just want to say
on Chrome, or he alt tabbed.
I want to get him out of the way because
on his fucking business streamer computer and had just a fucking porn window up.
Comments that made me feel sick to my stomach, and they're way too far.
The chat being on screen for this is so weird.
So I don't know if I should include this or not, but I have the receipt thing right here. It's from the exact same day that fucking clip is from.
Can I speed this up?
Pattern of behavior. It's not months and months and months. It was just one video on the same day.
There we go.
I just stupidly left the fucking tab open, and it was at 2 a.m. on the night before when Ari was out of town. So, and again, there's no excuse for it. I'm not defending anyway. I think this whole fucking category of stuff is wrong. I 100%. But I want people to know that, because the thing I think that hurt me the most is like, I've
The
done a
thing
lot
that
on the
hurt
stream
me
to,
the
like,
most,
create a pattern of behavior where I really
okay,
want.
real quick, I want to talk about sincerity within these apologies. I think, we can look at someone like Dan Harmon, who fostered a very uncomfortable environment within his production space and harassed one of his, I believe it was co-writers or co-producers, recognized that once he was called out, spoke about it, and the sincerity of which he spoke to it, and more so about the issue and the sincerity of addressing the systemic things that led to that, I feel like are very important. Starting off an apology by saying the thing that hurt me, it's going to be a yikes from me, dog.
Especially women on Twitch that feel safer. Like
This part is weird. All of
boobies.
this is weird. Okay, the vibes are off. I'm slowing it down just so we can catch all of this. The vibes are off.
Bam cringe. We don't do that there. I've never made like a fucking weird, I don't know, seat sniffing joke. I've never done anything like that. I've never done anything like that.
I don't know if y'all caught that. I never made a sniffer. Okay, little conspiracy hat time. I swear to God, it sounds like he's reading a script. And if you put fucking sniffle in the script, that's really cringe.
Joke. I've never done anything like that. I've never done anything like that on this stream. And
having booba spam in your apology,
and
it's weird. It's weird. I hate the internet.
And then fucking at 2 a.m. I've been watching so much fucking. I've been reading so much fucking AI.
I've been watching so much.
I'm reading all this fucking stuff about AI and fucking deepfake music, deepfake art, and everything. And I'm in these fucking discords, and I just feel so embarrassing of me. But I was on fucking Pornhub, dude. I was on a fucking regular ass normal fucking website, and there was an ad. There's an ad on every fucking video for this fucking. So I know other people must be clicking.
Literally, last mistake. Click on a porn ad.
For fucking deepfake thing, and then I clicked.
He wanted to finish in 30 seconds or less.
And at 2 a.m. I don't know. I got morbidly curious, and I clicked something, and it's just fucking. It's gross. It's gross, and I'm sorry. I really am. I really fucking am. It's not. I don't know. It's so embarrassing. So embarrassing. But I just really want to get across. It's not like a fucking pattern of behavior. And I don't know what I want to say or not.
Did he say that was a pattern of behavior? Did I miss that? Did he say this isn't?
Behavior. I just really want to get across. It's not like a fucking pattern of behavior.
Huh.
And
I don't know.
I don't know what
jury's out.
Say or not, but, I just hate doing this on stream, man. This is not what my stream's about at all.
All right, and then she's gonna get up on the mic and say, "Ha ha ha! You stinky, you smelly, you dumb." Right?
For people that are in my community that were talking, and they felt so let down, and it made me feel so fucking sick. So I know I'm like joking a lot on this stream, but it does mean a lot to me. Like I put a lot of fucking time into it. I'm sorry. I'm just fucking sorry. I don't support this stuff. I don't believe this stuff. I'm not like a fucking advocate in any way. I regret it. I would never do it as long as I live. Like as long
I
as
don't know. Again, like I'm sorry. When we're talking about material harm here, God, it's still gross. I feel like there's an argument to be made about being morbidly curious and clicking on something like that versus commissioning an artist to make deep fake AI revenge porn of your peers and of your friends, your comrades. Not to say that either one is admissible or good. Of course, the latter, of course, not being good. Not to say that the former is good, but there is a disparity in levels of attachment and levels of severity, the hoops that you had to go through to get to this point. Yeah, I don't know. Removing yourself from harm in that way. He understands, it sounds like, that there was harm done, but that it was like an oopsie, you know? He was like, oh, I would never do this.
And I don't know. I'm just the most fucking vanilla... It's just too much information, but I'm the most fucking vanilla guy when it comes to anything. Like, we don't do sexual jokes on here.
It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Don't put that in. Don't put that in, dog.
Gifts is 99% if I ever do any fucking porn. It's so weird to say.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I just clicked a fucking link at 2 a.m. and the morals didn't catch up to me. And I'm sorry. I really fucking am. I don't know if you have any. I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, it's just deeply upsetting and extremely embarrassing. But I do believe Brandon in saying this is not a pattern of behavior. You know, he's pretty transparent with everything.
Oh,
Keeping
might
all his
be. I
tabs
thought that
open
we
all
were
the
talking
time,
about
so I'm
Atrioc here.
pretty
Who the fuck's
privy
Brandon?
to what he's up to. And Brandon always clicks the
I don't know.
paywall,
Like,
so
even she looks like she's like stifling laughter in this video. Like, the premise of it, of course, when this came out, I believe it was still, the understanding was, haha, I clicked on a porn ad, more or less, you know? So the harm isn't really set in. So the vibes are off here, and she is definitely stifling fucking laughter.
that wasn't kind of like an obstacle for him. And when he assures me that he'll never do anything like this again, I fully believe that. I'm just so sorry for everyone he's hurt by doing something like this. And like,
God,
Don't
having
feel bad
chat
for me,
on
I'm not
screen
the
for this is
victim.
so fucking weird.
but I apologize for everybody's hurt. And will continue to hurt
Yeah, baby
when
boy.
you did one thing like this. That's it. I don't know.
Thanks, babe.
Okay. So I think that's more or less it. I think it's also really weird to, I don't know, really have like the first woman being addressed here being your wife. I don't really think that's the first person who was, or the first woman that was affected in your actions. All of it's wrong. There's an article written up about it. I'm not sure how much of this will actually go through. Twitch streamer Atrioc gives tearful apology after paying for deep fakes of female streamers. Okay, so he did pay for this, and he did commission it. Popular Twitch streamer Atrioc has apologized after briefly exposing that he had visited a deepfake website that included inappropriate deepfakes of female streamers, including Pokimane and Maya Higa. Okay, so was it commissioned or did he pay for it? If I remember correctly, like, this situation is so gross that the person that made these deepfakes was like, yeah, this is gross, I'm taking this down. On January 30th, a clip claiming to expose Atrioc for looking at deepfakes of other streamers gained traction. In the clip, Atrioc briefly shows his tabs, one of which allegedly was a deepfake website. This website sells access to deepfake images and videos of female Twitch streamers, including Pokimane, Maya Higa, and Cutie Cinderella. The images and videos are graphic in nature. A few hours after the clip went viral, Atrioc appeared on stream with his partner to address the situation. Atrioc apologizes over deepfake controversies. This is so embarrassing. Atrioc said he explained he had taken a keen interest in AI and deepfake technology, such as AI art. First mistake. First mistake is being interested in AI art, and last mistake is clicking on a fucking porn ad. But I was on a regular website, and there was an ad on every video, and I clicked on it. And I'm in this rabbit hole. I got morbidly curious, and I clicked on something. It's gross, and I'm sorry. It's embarrassing. He also claimed that it was not a pattern of behavior. Okay, so he said it wasn't a pattern of behavior, and that he had only looked at it once. He said he could show the receipt to prove he purchased access to the site on the same day as the clip was made. There's no excuse for it. I'm not defending it in any way. I think this whole category of stuff is wrong. Yeah. It's bad, but you also left it up. I mean, on your work computer, but you also, you left the tab up, homie. You were saving it for later, you know? Any of my homies in chat saving links for later? Anyone up playing with they worm with links they save for later? Any regrettable Twitter bookmarks made? Fans were immediate with their backlash in the original clip, arguing it was more egregious because he has acquaintances with some of the streamers and their partners. Yeah, if I remember correctly, like he was a best man at like one of the streamers' weddings or something. Following the apology, some may have been more sympathetic and supported his claims that he has always tried to make his stream a welcoming place for women. Oh, some have been more sympathetic. This feels like one of the more sincere apologies I've seen. One viewer said, doesn't excuse anything though. Morbid curiosity isn't a good reason. Yeah, I mean, even if it is sincere, the modus behind that sincerity is fractured and is misguided. Cutie Cinderella has responded to the situation, calling for people to stop spreading this site at all. Being seen naked, quote unquote, against your will, should not be part of this job. I want to scream, stop, everyone fucking stop spreading it, stop advertising it, stop. Thank you to all the male journalists, quote unquote, reporting on this issue, fucking losers. Sweet Anita also shared her disappointment and frustration over finding her name attached to the situation. Don't know whether to cry or break stuff or laugh at this point, she stated. This story was how I found out that I am on this website. I literally chose to pass up millions by not going into sex work, and some random Cheeto-encrusted porn addict solicits my body without my consent. Instead, we will be talking about the ethics of AI porn very shortly. In response, Maya wrote on Twitter, in 2018, I was inebriated at a party, and I was used for a man's sexual gratification without my consent. Today, I've been used by hundreds of men for sexual gratification without my consent. The world calls my 2018 experience rape. The world is debating over the validity over my experience today. The debate over our experience as women in this is, not shockingly, amongst men. None of you should care or listen to what any other male streamer's take is on how we feel. I founded a non-profit animal sanctuary at 22 years old. I have raised over $1 million for conservation work at 24 years old. I have created 0 sexual content in my 3 years on Twitch. Despite this, my face was stolen so men could make me into a sexual object for use themselves. If anyone doesn't think it's a big deal that my name is on headlines where thousands of people are commenting on the sexualization of my body against my will, you are the problem. This situation makes me feel disgusting, vulnerable, nauseous, and violated. And all of these feelings are far too familiar for me. This is not your debate. Stop acting like it is. Cutie Cinderella also added to this saying, the amount of body dysmorphia I've experienced since seeing those photos of me has ruined me. It's not as simple as just being violated. It's so much more than that. After this, I don't know if we necessarily need to read the article about this. I do have the apology pulled up. Atrioc has apologized for a second time, this time via Twitter, after it was revealed that he visited a deepfake website that produced explicit deepfakes of female Twitch streamers, including Pokimane, Cutie Cinderella, and Sweet Anita. On January 30th, okay, homie apologized on stream. We talked about all this. I didn't know that Pokimane had responded to this up until recently. Interesting. Pokimane said, stop sexualizing me without my consent, at which point a bunch of nerds in her fucking replies were pulling her profile picture and were somehow saying that, I was like, oh, stop sexualizing me, and then posted a picture of her existing in a photograph that she consented to being taken and to putting up herself. Women you want to stop sexualizing, you want us to stop sexualizing you, but you exist kind of shit. Weirdo fucking behavior, right? Absolutely unhinged response to any of this. It has spawned controversy elsewhere in the community, with Ethan Klein being criticized by XQC for laughing as Cutie Cinderella spoke about the incident. No shit.
Yo, this is probably the stupidest thing I've ever done. Genuinely, probably. And I'm sure everyone in the world would tell me not to go live right now. I'm sure everyone would. I'm like, don't even want to look at my phone. I'm sure everybody would. But I wanted to go live because this is what pain looks like. This is what it looks like. Okay? This is what it looks like. Fuck the fucking internet. Fuck the constant exploitation and objectification of women. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. Fuck Atrioc for showing it to thousands of people. Fuck the people DMing me pictures of myself from that website.
Yeah.
Fuck you all.
Oh God. Genuinely, actually, fuck y'all. I've seen discourse within this To a lesser degree. I feel like this is one of those things where it's like you can't really do the reverse the gender thing, but it's still part of the discourse from nerds online. Being that if this was a male streamer, like, you know, they'd like kind of like rib each other for it, or it wouldn't matter. You know, you could use it for like Riz or whatever. There are different implicit standards within the confines of both of these examples. One of them, by the way, of which being real and material, and the consequences of the production of this materialization are happening right now, unfolding before us, before our very eyes. The other is not happening. And is completely made up and is in people's heads. The production of this leads to people on the internet constantly sending you these pictures, people thinking that because they've seen you naked, that they are deserving of, that they are entitled to more of that content. And it's abjectly horrifying. I think one of the things that we'll be going back to within this, and I really don't like using the argument of, what if this was my daughter? What if this was my sister? What if this was my mother? Because you shouldn't have to get there. You shouldn't have to go through that line of logic in order to practice basic human sympathy and empathy, you know, to know that this is a wrong thing. But if this can happen, you know, to a streamer or whatever, the technology has gotten to a part where anyone with a decent rig could produce similar material with those you love. That's objectively horrifying. It is AI revenge porn that can be made about anybody. People will fake tweets, fake texts to get people in trouble with their job. Imagine the scenario of being placed in a situation like this, you know, where it is borderline indistinguishable from real life. Outside of, I mean, even just porn, I mean, like any situation could be deep faked. And unfortunately, because of the rapid expanse of technology, there isn't currently really any regulation on it. I think actually, weirdly enough, Texas, but also not weirdly enough, because Texas is just anti-horny in general. Texas is like one of the few places that has regulation on like deep fake porn. But there currently, as it stands today, at the beginning of 2023, there is no regulation for this. Much like, when was it? Maybe some 10, 15 years ago, there wasn't really any limitation or any regulation on revenge porn, on what we today call revenge porn. There were sites explicitly set up to post revenge porn, which are not legal anymore. That is very much a crime. Hopefully, we see something akin to very soon with this. I think this is a situation where no one is really immune when it starts happening to politicians, when it starts happening to everyday people. It will be unavoidable, the need for regulation within this sector of technology.
This is what it looks like. This is what the pain looks like. Okay? Why? Why?
Yeah. And have this be caused by like one of
If
your
you are
peers as
able
well.
To look at women who are not selling themselves or benefiting off of being seen sexually. They're not benefiting, they're not selling it, they're not platforming it themselves. If you are able to look at that, you are the problem. You see women as an object. You should not be okay doing that. And it should not be a part of my job to have to pay money to get this stuff taken down. It should not be part of my job to be harassed, to see pictures of me nude spread around. It should not be something that is found
Having
on the
to
internet. It
actively
shouldn't be.
seek this out.
That shouldn't be a part of my job. And the fact that it is exhausting. And the person that made that website, I'm going to fucking sue you.
Fuck
I
yeah.
promise you.
Go get him.
With every part of my soul, I'm going to fucking sue you.
Goddamn right.
That's all I have to say.
Okay. Oh yeah, the reason why Very poignantly put. The reason why we clicked on this article, which is now silly in retrospect. Oh, good God, we are not watching all of this. When is it? Okay. I'm not gonna scroll through this whole thing. Oh, they talked to Rebecca Black. That's cool. She's done a lot of really cool shit over the years.
Yo,
Is
yo,
this...
what's going on, man? Bro, you look, bro.
I don't understand what was funny about that. Okay, so here's the clip. Oh God, we're gonna be real in the Twitch depths here. A streamer reacting to a streamer reacting to a streamer. All we need now is just someone else reacting to me, and we'll be set.
Yo, what's going on with this guy, man? Bro, you look, bro. You know what this guy looks like? It looks like the fucking opossum that's under my fucking house. This motherfucking opossum, this piece of shit. I swear, I'll catch him getting above to the side of my house.
I don't understand what's funny. I fail to see the context in which Cutie's video is funny. Oh God, Rebecca Black was on here for this? What? Ugh. Yeah, have one of the most bullied people on the internet here to talk about the extent of cyber harassment and laugh through it. Like, yeah, that's... I fail to see... Elucidate me, Ethan. What's funny? Where's the funny? Where does he start laughing? Where does he start... Does he have like a case of the giggles? Oh,
Because-
God.
I want to go live because this is what pain looks like. This is what it looks like. Okay?
Where's the handle on this?
This is what it looks like.
Why is the camera still on him?
Fuck the fucking internet. Fuck the constant exploitation and objectification of women. It's exhausting. It's exhausting. Fuck Atrioc for showing it to thousands of people. Fuck the people DMing me pictures of myself from that website. Fuck you all. This is what it looks like. This is what the pain looks like. Okay?
Okay.
Why?
Why does he have the fucking giggles right now?
What is going on with you?
Sorry, don't mind me.
Why are they still allowing the camera to be on him right now? What the fuck?
To look at women who are not selling themselves or benefiting off of
What is
being
going on
seen
with
sexually.
Yo, what the fuck?
You're a monster.
This is more than a case of the giggles. Someone made a really shitty fucking joke.
You guys are crazy.
Why did you do that?
Zach, what the fuck, bro?
They're all gonna kill themselves now. They're all literally... Yeah, dude.
You're evil.
They're like, all right, that's it. That's our career. Everyone's at a fucking standstill. There's a gun on the table. They're gonna bite down on the cyanide capsule in their teeth. Yeah, that dude's already dead.
What is going on here?
What the
I'm
fuck?
just speechless, dude.
Get it out of your system, because I know it's just...
Why? Where is anybody?
Yikes.
That was insane.
They're not benefiting. They're not selling it. They're not
Oh,
platforming it
God.
themselves.
Why was there no handle on that? Ethan apologized for the incident a few moments later. You know what, guys? It's not very funny. I'm very sorry about that. Zach's a fucking psychopath. And he played the Chestnut song? Why? Okay, well. Anyway, okay. Here's the apology. I'm so lost right now. There are so many moving parts to this. He posted this on Twitter, just saying, apology. I haven't read this yet. I don't know why this wasn't part of the video. Hey, this statement is long overdue. My actions have taken... I need to zoom in. Okay. Ugh. So hard of sight. This statement is long overdue. My actions have taken me from someone I was proud of, trying to make a positive impact on my community, to a deep fake porn guy. The scar of that is felt deeply on my heart. Again, starting off the apology by saying, look, I'm hurt. This has really hurt me, guys, okay? Do you see how much this has hurt me? First and foremost, I want to specifically apologize to Maya and Pokimane. Okay, I'm glad that he at least says the victims' names. You were both in the screenshot that spread around the internet. your names were dragged into it, and you were sexualized against your will. You have both succeeded in this industry in spite of all the blatant, unfounded sexist attempts to hurt or assassinate your character in a male-dominated space. And now I'm another guy on that long list. I'm sorry I didn't reach out to you sooner. I'm sorry my actions have led to further exploitation of you and your body. And I'm sorry your experience is not uncommon. The reality is I have it easy compared to the dozens of women who, from my actions, have discovered that they are exploited unconsensually. I'm sorry to all of you for the pain that I caused with my actions and its ripple effect. Cutie described it to me as a wildfire, and I believe that is correct. My goal now is concrete action to fight that wildfire and do everything I can to combat the damage. In the short term, through the efforts of Cutie and Ryan Morrison's law firm, the website in question has already been taken down. I've spoken with Morrison and am working to cover the financial cost of the takedown, as well as all legal fees for all women affected to use his services for removing their unwanted content from the web. Additionally, I am engaging more law firms to continue to remove this content from other areas of the internet, such as Reddit. To ensure this issue is my full focus, I am stepping away from content creation and off-brand. I don't know this right here. Stepping away is very irresponsible, I feel. I feel like a shift in your messaging, in your content is appropriate. It all depends on the victim. If this were me, I would love to see a shift instead of someone just taking all their money that they made from streaming and living a quiet life for a little bit, inevitably until they come back and make a lot more money again, Lastly, to anyone who has expressed sentiment of support, that what I did wasn't wrong or that I shouldn't apologize, fuck you sincerely. I do not want your support. I do not stand with you. This will be the last time you hear from me for a while. I'd rather you see my actions. I will try my absolute hardest to combat the damage I caused. Well, I guess we'll see to the sincerity of that as this unfolds. I would like to think the best, in coordination with the people affected. Hopefully these are actions that they wanted, that they advocated for, of which including him stepping away from streaming. I think the main part of this, again, is the abject horror that is AI porn. Again, AI technology has just been an absolute plague on our society, and more so is we are seeing the expanse of harm that a lack of regulation with this new technology is showing, from the plagiarization of artists to the, I believe it was said, character assassination and blithe sexual harassment of folks online. There is, in my opinion, absolutely no reason why this shouldn't have been taken care of yesterday. However, we have a bunch of very old bastards in the fucking Congress who don't understand technology, and are very out of touch with the material goings-ons around them. Again, I would like to relay the sentiment that this is not just relegated to streamers, to celebrities, to people online, that this can quite genuinely happen to anybody. I don't know if there's anything else I can add to this. This is genuinely a tragic and equally horrifying story. Hey, thank you so much for watching. If you're so inclined, feel free to like and share the video, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more. If you would like to join chat on stream, go pop on over to twitch.tv/CommieBravo. I hope to see you there.